So hello, welcome back to our channel, guys. Welcome back to go and play your home for the doors. Tonight we will see which man to play. Newcomers is there. Colin is the big name of doors. He's gonna play tonight. The match will begin within 10 or 15 minutes. When does it start? Within 15 minutes it will start. Do subscribers if you like this video or content. It will help us grow. The PDC World Darts Championship continues on Saturday evening with Newcomers Wesley Nichman and Paul Blame among the standout acts. Superb Saturday night bill on December 13 at Alexandra Palace, featuring among others a living darts legend from Singapore and former world champion and Dutch top prospect, and all making their first appearance at the 2026 PDC World Darts Championship. The evening opens straight away with the match many darts fans will be eager to watch. The 71 years old Singaporean Paul Blame returned to his big stage at Alexandra Palace after 3 years away, meeting Dutch-born Sweet Jeffrey D. Grab. In the first round, immediately after comes one sent out tries. Around one Wesley each man faces the Serbian crazy and the Setlack before 2024 World Champion Luke Humphries, Alex Horns, Ted Avits. The night then wrapped with the Gabriel Claims and Alex Pellman. This will undoubtedly be a match Menders will sit down for. And despite Paul Lim being a living legend of the sport, De Graaf will not be thrilled with this draw. The crowd will very likely be on the Singaporean side, which can make it extra tricky for the Dutch-born player who has lived in Sweden for years. On paper through De Graaf will be favored to get over the line. The 35-year-old had a fine year and even captured the first PDC title at Players Championship 2000 Championship 24. He beat everyone in the fourth and edged Stephen Bunting 8-7 in the final. Earlier this year he also reached a final, but then lost out Martin Schindler. And then Paul Lim, the Singaporean slinger, who at 71 instantly becomes the oldest participant ever at the World Darts Championship. Although at age he is understandably less active, he is still commendately qualified for the Ali Valley. He did survive the PDC Asian to qualify. He limped, played the WDF World Championship at the Lakeside last year and come close to the huge upset. The Dane, 70 years old, made it all the way to the final, but ultimately had to bow to the Ireland's Shane. And the many others with him will hope he can ride a similar fairy tale in the PDC World Darts Championship this year. So that might be a touch optimistic. Still, there is enough chance for Liam to win this match, even if De Graaf appears to have a slight edge over the Singaporean on paper. Wesley Man versus Carol Sitlag. Next up is potentially one of the tightest first round matches. At least on paper, Wesley Man, who is rising fast and framed by the many fellows, first on outside contenders with walls, faces a tough assignment. In his opener, the Dutchman meets Evil Charlie. Kevin Schutlag, who has plenty and the experience on the stage and certainly not be underestimated. Nichman will, however, head to London with plenty of confidence this year, although he crashed out 3-0 to Joe Collin in the round of last year. He has taken big steps in 2024 and could go seriously deep, and 25 years old on to Players Championship event this year and regularly impressed on the European Tour, highlighted by the two semi-finals. Only the weak major did it leave a bit to be desired, something he wants to change this month. He will first have to get first of the crash. Through while he hasn't produced standout result this year, he has consistency on the floor events, reaching quarterfinals several times. In addition, Nichman and Sitlag have met 5 times over the first 2 years, with the Chase winning 3 One of those clashes was on TV at the European Tour event earlier this year, where Shetlag also prevailed 6-5. Nichman knows what to expect and what he will need to be ready, but given the year he has had, he should be favored to book his place in round 2. Luke Humphries vs Ted Evans. Luke Humphries may be the only man who can stop Luke Littler this year. Cold-hand Luke recently had to surrender his world number 1 spot to the 18 years old, will be determined to the reclaim it and crown himself world champion for the second time. Humphries was initially the player who picked up at the majors where Littler went out. He won both the World Masters and the Premier League, beating his main rivals in the Littler's final. Alongside those two majors, he also won the US Darts Master and the Chess Darts Open, perhaps not the most trophy laden this year for the 13-year-old, but certainly far from the unprotected. The chance of the two Lukes made in the final is again unconsiderable, although Humphries does have a tougher draw than his namesake. Keep watching us, guys. Who do you think is going to win? What's your prediction? Is going to win it all? We are back. Yes, Matthew, how are you doing? Yes, we are back. So my prediction would be like Jeffrey de Graaf. The first match Jeffrey is gonna win by 3-1, I guess. Let's see what's gonna happen. It's Darts. Nobody can predict anything. So